So my attempt at 50 miles on the Sandias, right there behind Albuquerque. Not even a mile in. So some pretty loose territory. Rocks are all kind of crumbling, so you get lots of this gravel with big rocks. Anyways, so it's been interesting so far. I just haven't been putting enough climbing, that's for sure. But this is one of those things where you're at altitude. It's one of those things where I could just tell I haven't been climbing, you know? And you're at altitude up here, plus you're climbing, plus you just have the distance, which is just savage. So I brought a lot of, well, not a lot, but I brought quite a bit of real food with me. So I'm hoping to fuel about halfway through with some real food. The water seems to be holding up. Kind of want to drink a little bit more of it, but I'm trying to be as conservative as possible because we're early in the game. Right after about 10 miles, I'll feel a little more comfortable because I'll be within about 10 or 15 of the upper tram where there's water. So, but still just a killer trail. The views are just incredible here. Look at this. So, just been decent weather all day. I guess it's hotter than I would like, but lots of tree shade in most places. Few exposed outcrops that were just shit, but ran into a few hikers, some musicians, a couple mushrooms. Feeling good though. I think I'm just going to be very tired, but I think I have the physical training to do this. But I think I'm just going to be very tired. By the time it's done, I can just, it's like one of those ones that's wearing me down earlier than usual. But thankfully it's not like my bones or my joints or muscles so far. A little tightness in the quads. But the major climbing is over. Got one more climb coming up to get back onto the Sandias from the north end going south, which I've never done. So that is probably going to put me at my wit's end for energy. And then it's just a slow burn back home, which should be mostly downhill. So looking forward to that. I just love watermelon when I'm running. It's like so perfect. It's hydrating. It's light. I can't handle things that are like super strong, either too sweet or too salty. It's got mad electrolytes. Other good stuff, but electrolytes and then water. And of course the vitamins. Chocolate covered espresso beans. These are kind of new for the trail. Again, I'm not big on like strong flavors, so I mean, I like strong flavors any other time, but when I'm running, it's like you're just kind of tired and you just need the nutrition, you know? Like I like that it tastes good, but I don't really want like, bam, special, bam, you know? Like, what are you doing here? Your tongue was asleep, now it's awake. Talking to the wrong guy. I'm espresso. This is my buddy Chocolate. I'm gonna wake you up. Whoa. Oh. So I think you can take that trail down there, or you can take the upper trail. Every time I take the lower trail, I fuck up and I miss the parking lot to the crest. So there's a little more rock and climbing involved, but this one's also hella scenic. Just out of hand looking. All the towers right there. Finally got the poles packed up. It's all downhill to the bottom. That's the full north end of the Sandias. I've never been there. So this will be interesting. I personally like to keep it on the faster side going downhill, but you know, you got to be careful. You can also just light up muscles. You know, you're trying to brake as you go downhill. So if you're stressing those muscles more than you need to, expect the cramps. All right, I'm gonna shut her down so I can get down the hill. 18 miles in. Having fun though. 18 whole miles in. It's been a ball so far. But I'm losing elevation, which means I gotta gain elevation. So I'm at mile 25 and I have got a wicked pain in my left Achilles. I've never had that, so that's new. I've had it get sore while I'm running and usually it'll go away, and it did for like, I don't know, 5-6 miles. And then now it's just, I feel like I'm doing damage down there because if I try to give any gas running, it just feels like I'm pulling it more, like, and then every time I pause or if I sit down and then stand up, it feels super sore and it's getting worse every time I run. Being that I'm at 25 miles, I think I'm gonna pull the plug on this 50-mile attempt. I've never gone this way. And it was kind of cool. I got to cross the Sandias from the south end to the north. But oh, check out this rock structure right here. Hella cool. And I got to check out some sites I've never seen before. So it was a hella good training run. I mean, I gave it hell, but I'll tell you what. I don't know if it's the heat or what it is, but my lazy ass slept in. Got out too late. But that wouldn't have changed my Achilles. I hate giving up on these, but like I like giving up on things that are not races that I paid for. So I'll let you guys see the end of this trail, and then I'm gonna probably take it home. What's around this corner here, darling? But I've been going downhill for about 10 miles, and if I try to go back uphill, which is where my truck is on the other side of the mountains, I think I'll end up doing something to my Achilles. The only time it doesn't hurt is if I walk, but if I try, I go a little too fast, it's a little fire. But you also got to know when to throw the hat in, man. Like, I also just feel kind of fucking sick, you know?